she lit it first. Passed it without asking if I wanted it, she just knew. That's the kind of person you don't find twice. She just knew. Pass it left, she just knew. Smoke filling up the car slow. Purple haze mixing with the neon glow. Through the rain streak windows of a classic. Everything about tonight is fantastic. In the quiet way, in the no words needed way. She's got that cigarette and I got the day. Finally leaving my shoulders, finally done with the grip it had since the morning sun. Came up and demanded everything. Smoke says it's over, smoke says relax. Smoke says tonight is just this. Car full of smoke and we don't mind. Car full of smoke, left the day behind. Car full of smoke, that's the atmosphere. Car full of smoke, yeah. That's how we clear everything the week built up in here. Car full of smoke, yeah. That's the frontier of letting go. Car full of smoke, let go. Car full of smoke and neon light. Car full of smoke on a rainy night. She's got hers and I got mine. Car full of smoke, everything fine. Purple haze on the window glass. Car full of smoke, let the week pass into the smoke, into the air. Car full of smoke, we don't care about anything that lived out there. Car full of smoke, in here just us. Car full of smoke, yeah, tattooed arms on the steering wheel. Everything about her is the real version of someone who decided long ago to be undivided from exactly who she is. Every ink line saying this is me, permanently, no apology. Smoke curling up from her fingers, gold neon catching where it lingers between us. Car full of smoke, both of us, real. Car full of smoke and we don't mind. Car full of smoke, left the day behind. Car full of smoke, that's the atmosphere. Car full of smoke, that's how we clear everything the week built up in here. Car full of smoke, that's the frontier of letting go. Car full of smoke, let go. Car full of smoke and neon light. Car full of smoke on a rainy night. She's got hers and I've got mine. Car full of smoke, everything fine. Purple haze on the window glass. Car full of smoke, let the week pass into the smoke, into the air. Car full of smoke, we don't care about anything that lived out there. Car full of smoke, in here just us. Car full of smoke, on my planet we have nothing equivalent to sitting in a small space with someone you trust and letting the smoke fill everything and not needing it to mean anything more than this is comfortable. This is enough, this is the right size of the world right now. Car size, smoke filled, rain outside, neon through the glass. That's the right size. Car full of smoke, that's the right size of everything tonight. I was in the car and the smoke has done its thing. Everything the week spoke into the chest has been exhaled. Into the purple haze, everything that failed to resolve in daylight dissolve in the smoke, in the car, in the rain, in the neon, in the right company. Car full of smoke, right company, that's everything. Car full of smoke, neon light. Car full of smoke, rainy night. Car full of smoke, yeah. Car full of smoke, she's got hers, I've got mine. Car full of smoke, everything fine. Car full of smoke tonight. Car full of smoke tonight. Car full of smoke. store sign, blinking in the rain, that's the city, keeping its promises. Always open, always lit, always there when you need it. Liquor store, keeping its promises. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Liquor store sign at 2 in the morning. That's the city giving its best warning that the night isn't done yet, that there's still time to get whatever the night requires. Still time to feed whatever fires. The evening started in the chest. Liquor store to no rest for the city that keeps its promise to whoever shows up honest at whatever hour. Open sign in the rain, open sign saying the night isn't finished. Open sign saying whatever you need is still available. Whatever the hour, whatever the weather. Open sign, the city's kept promise. Open sign, still here. Open sign for you. Liquor store, neon in the rain. Liquor store doing it again, being there when everything else closed up and put itself to bed at a reasonable hour. Liquor store with its 24 power of availability of its promise to the night people, to the honest ones who needed something at an unreasonable hour. Liquor store, neon still lit. Liquor store for the ones still in it. Liquor store tonight. Yeah. She's got her arm out the window in the rain again, the neon glow from the liquor store, catching her tattoos in the specific way that only those particular colors catch at night. Red and blue on ink, that specific light that only open signs provide at 2 in the morning. That's the guide of the city to whoever needs it. Liquor store, neon, she sees it, we both see it. Still open, still are. Open sign in the rain, open sign saying the night isn't finished. Open sign saying whatever you need is still available. Whatever the hour, whatever the weather. Open sign, the city's kept promise. Open sign, still here. Open sign for you. Liquor store, neon in the rain. Liquor store doing it again, being there when everything else closed up and put itself to bed at a reasonable hour. Liquor store with its 24 power of availability of its promise to the night people, to the honest ones who needed something at an unreasonable hour. Liquor store, neon still lit. Liquor store for the ones still in it. Liquor store tonight. Every civilization has the equivalent of the liquor store, the place that keeps the light on when everything else decides the night is over. The place that says the night isn't over until you decide the night is over. Liquor store is the city's way of respecting your timeline, your definition of when the night ends. Liquor store, that's respect, that's the city respecting you. Liquor store, still open, still yours. Pulled up, slow past the liquor store. Neither of us needed anything more than the sign itself, than the proof that the city kept its promise. The truth that the open sign in the rain is enough is the whole refrain of what we came out here for, which is just this. The city keeping its word at 2 in the morning in the rain. Liquor store, we see you, we appreciate you. Still open, still eyes. Liquor store, neon, still open, still air. Liquor store, yeah. Liquor store, keeping its promise. Liquor store, 2 in the morning. Liquor store, still eyes. Liquor store. Liquor store. Purple smoke in a dark car. is its own universe. Everything outside the windows is just a frame. Purple smoke is the whole world right now. Purple smoke is everything. Purple smoke between us like a third presence. Something visible between us, evidence of the specific chemistry of this particular night, of this car, of the spectacular ordinariness of two people smoking in a parked car while the city's soaking in rain outside, and neither of us needing anything from the world's fuzz of demands and obligations. Purple smoke, no obligations in here. Purple smoke rising slow. Purple smoke putting on a show for nobody, for just us. Purple smoke dissolving the fuss of everything outside. Purple smoke letting us hide in plain sight in the neon. Purple smoke just right. Purple smoke, this is the whole world right now. Purple smoke in the neon car. Purple smoke near and purple smoke far from anything that needs our attention. Purple smoke without intention. Beyond this, beyond the curl of it rising through our world. Purple smoke, she exhales slow. Purple smoke, watching it go up to the roof, up to the glass. Purple smoke, making the moment last. Purple smoke, that's the universe. Purple smoke, tonight. Purple smoke. She exhales like she's been holding it since Monday, like the whole kit and caboodle of the week's demands is leaving through her hands and her mouth in this specific direction of the smoke. Terrific exit strategy, smoke as the vehicle for everything the week did to the skull and chest and shoulders. Purple smoke, taking it all out of her. Purple smoke rising slow. Purple smoke putting on a show for nobody, for just us. Purple smoke dissolving the fuss of everything outside. Purple smoke letting us hide in plain sight in the neon. Purple smoke just right. Purple smoke, this is the whole world right now. Oh, purple smoke in the neon car. Purple smoke near and purple smoke far from anything that needs our attention. Purple smoke without intention. Beyond this, beyond the curl of it rising through our world. Purple smoke, she exhales slow. Watching it go up to the roof, up to the glass. Purple smoke, making the moment last. Purple smoke, that's the universe. Purple smoke, tonight. Purple smoke. My planet is atmospheres that look like this, dense and colored and full of something that changes the quality of the thinking. Coming to earth and finding purple smoke in a parked car at midnight was the closest thing to home I felt here. Dense and colored and full of something that changes the thinking. Purple smoke, home. Purple smoke, that's the closest word for it, home. Smoke clearing slowly toward the end of a decession, the world starting to send its signals back through the glass again. Rain sounds returning, the refrain of the city outside resuming. Everything the smoke was consuming, returning to its actual size. Purple smoke clearing both of us eyes back to the world, lighter than we left it. Purple smoke did its job. Purple smoke Every time. Purple smoke rising slow, rising slow. Purple smoke, watching it go. Purple smoke, yeah. But purple smoke, that's the universe. Purple smoke, just us. Purple smoke tonight. Purple smoke. Motel sign is the best kind of sign. No promises, just availability. Just a room in the rain. Whatever you brought with you. Motel sign. Honest. Motel sign, blowing through the wet windshield. That's the city offering what the night yields to whoever stayed out long enough to reach the hour when the stuff of regular life recedes completely, and what's left is just the neatly. Simple option of a room in rain. Motel sign asking no domain over who you are or where you're from. Just here, just now, just come as you are. Motel sign, as you are. Motel doesn't ask, motel doesn't judge. Motel just offers the room without the grudge of check-in time or dress code or origin story. Motel is the most democratic institution the city has. Motel, just a room. Motel, just tonight. Motel, motel. Motel sign in the rain. Motel bringing us back again to the simple version of the night. Motel sign getting it right. No complications, no expectations. Just the room in the rain and the neon and the two of us. Motel sign, that's the plan. Motel sign, simple as it can get. Motel tonight. Motel. Motel, yeah. She's looking at the motel sign through the rain on the glass. The design of the letters blurring in the wet into something more poetic. The best version of the word motel is the motel sign through the spell of rain on glass at midnight. Smeared neon, that's the right aesthetic for this hour. Motel sign, her eyes on it, both of us considering. Motel doesn't ask, motel doesn't judge. Motel just offers the room without the grudge of check-in time or dress code or origin story. Motel is the most democratic institution the city has. Motel, just a room. Motel, just a night. Motel, motel. Rain, motel, bringing us back again to the simple version of the night. Motel sign, getting it right. No complications, no expectations. Just the room and the rain and the neon and the two of us. Motel sign, that's the plan. Motel sign, simple as it can get. Motel tonight. Motel. The motel is the anti-hotel. The hotel makes promises. The motel keeps one. A room, that's the promise. One room, rain on the window. Whatever you brought with you. The motel trusts you to know what you need. The motel doesn't add anything to the night that the night didn't already have. Motel, just a room. Motel, that's trust. Motel. Pulled up slow to the motel parking lot. Rain on the classic, rain on the spot. We chose without discussing it. Both just knew this was it for the night. That the motel was the right end. That the spell of everything the night gave us deserved a room and not the fuss of driving back through everything we just finished processing. Motel, right car. Motel, right room. Motel tonight. Motel, motel tonight. Motel, Nobody negotiated it. It just happened naturally. The right person in the right seat. She drives, I smoke. That's the arrangement. She takes the wheel like she was born to it. Every turn decided before we're in it. Confident with the rain, confident with the dark, confident with navigating every park and blocking intersection of the city at 2 in the morning. That's the beauty of the right person driving. You just trust it. You close your eyes and trust the hands on the wheel. Trust the driver, let it drive. Trust the driver. You don't need to survive by controlling. Trust the driver. Let go of the wheel. Trust the driver. That's the real test of being with someone. Trust the driver. Close your eyes. Trust the driver. She's got this. She drives and I smoke. She drives through the neon and the soak of rain on the city at midnight. She drives and everything's alright when the right person has the wheel. She drives and I just feel the motion and the smoke in the city going past. She drives, making the night last. She drives, I smoke. She drives, that's the arrangement. She drives, tonight she drives. Tattooed hands on the steering wheel. That's the most honest thing I feel when I look at her driving through the rain. Every ink line saying she contains multitudes that she been places and done things and kept the traces on her skin because they were worth keeping. Tattooed hands on the wheel, she's leading us through the city like she knows it, like she built it. She drives like she built it. Trust the driver, let her drive. Trust the driver. You don't need to survive by controlling. Trust the driver. Let go of the wheel. Trust the driver. That's the real test of being with someone. Trust the driver. Close your eyes. Trust the driver. She's got this. She drives and I smoke. She drives through the neon and the soak of rain on the city at midnight. She drives and everything's alright when the right person has the wheel. She drives and I just feel the motion in the smoke in the city going past. She drives, making the night last. She drives, I smoke. She drives, that's the arrangement. She drives, tonight she drives. I've navigated across galaxies, through asteroid fields, through atmospheres that would dissolve most materials. I've navigated everything and nothing felt as safe as watching her hands on a wet road at 2 in the morning in a city I don't fully know. She drives and I understand what safe means for the first time in 40 light years. She drives and I understand safe. Miles of the city later, still smoking, still the grateful passenger of someone who knows exactly where the night goes. When you let it, when you follow the road suggestion, when the hollow part of not knowing where you're going fills up with the trust of knowing who's driving. She drives and everything else figures itself out. She drives and that's enough. She drives, I smoke. She drives through the rain. She drives, yeah. She drives, that's the arrangement. She drives, I trust it. She drives at night. She drives. Rain on the windshield is the best screen I've ever watched. No plot, no characters, just water finding its way down the glass. I could watch it for hours. I have watched it for hours. Rain on the windshield doing its thing. Every drop a small decision, offering its own path down the glass. Some fast, some slower, some that last longer than the others, some that merge with a neighboring drop at the verge of the wiper's reach. That's the nature of the windshield, is the theater of small things worth watching. When the smoke is done, it's softening work on the attention. Watch the rain on the glass, watch the small decisions, watch the drops finding their paths down through the divisions of a windshield at midnight. Watch the rain, that's the show. Watch the rain, let it go slowly down the glass. Watch the rain, make it last. Watch rain on the windshield, all I need to see. Rain on the windshield, that's enough for me tonight, that's the show. Rain on the windshield, watch it go down slow. Every drop its own path. Rain on the windshield, do the math for small things worth watching. Rain on the windshield, that's everything. Rain on the windshield tonight. Rain, she's watching it too. That's the specific thing about the two of us in this car. We end up watching the same far, near things without planning to. The rain on the windshield beating true, evidence of the shared attention of two people without intention. Beyond this, beyond the rain on the glass, beyond watching it together. Watch the rain on the glass, watch the small decisions, watch the drops finding their paths down through the divisions of a windshield at midnight. Watch the rain, that's the show. Watch the rain, let it go slowly down the glass. Watch the rain, make it last. Watch rain on the windshield, all I need to see. Rain on the windshield, that's enough for me tonight, that's the show. Rain on the windshield, watch it go down slow. Every drop its own path. Rain on the windshield, do the math, the small things worth watching. Rain on the windshield, that's everything. Rain on the windshield tonight. Rain, the smallest things are the ones worth watching. When everything large has been handled, when the week is done and the smoke is lit and the rain starts, the smallest things become the most interesting. A drop of rain on the windshield, finding its path in competition or collaboration with other drops. That's the drama, that's the tension, that's the resolution. Rain on the windshield, that's the whole story every time. Rain on the windshield. Hours of rain on the windshield later, everything that came in heavier, left through the smoke and the watch, and the small things moving down glass at their own pace, following their own logic. Rain on the windshield, reset everything. Rain on the windshield, did its work. Rain on the windshield, both of us lighter for having watched it together. Rain on the windshield, watch it go. Rain on the windshield, that's a show. Rain on the windshield, yeah. Rain on the windshield, every drop. Rain on the windshield, it's on path. Rain on the windshield tonight. Rain on the windshield tonight. Rain on the windshield. Blonde hair and neon light, it's its own category of beautiful. Nothing prepares you for it, especially not at 2 in the morning, in the rain, in a parked car. Nothing prepares you. Yeah. Blonde hair catching every color, the neon throws at it duller. Shades becoming vivid pink, becoming pink and gold, the link, yeah, between her hair and every sign. Outside the window, that design of light on light, of color meeting, the natural gold of completing every neon's best intention with what her hair does to it, unintentionally, just by being there. Neon on blonde hair, that's the combination. Neon on blonde hair, that's the conversation between the city's light and what she brings to it. Neon on blonde hair, the city knew it before she arrived. The city put up the signs for exactly this reason. Neon on blonde hair, every season of the night. Blonde hair in the neon light, blonde hair without knowing. Blonde hair, the neon glowing. Through it, around it, because of it. Blonde hair, the city losing it over the combination. Blonde hair, best decoration for a parked car in the rain at midnight. Blonde hair, neon light. Blonde, blonde, blonde hair tonight. Blonde, blonde, blonde hair. She's got a cigarette and the window down, letting the rain and letting the sound. Let the city into the car, letting everything that exists outside get in. Mixed with the smoke and the neon and the specific odor of her in the light. That's the aesthetic, that's the image, that's the one I keep. Neon on blonde hair, it's the combination. Neon on blonde hair, it's the conversation between the city's light and what she brings to it. Neon on blonde hair, the city knew it before she arrived. The city put up the signs for exactly this reason. Neon on blonde hair, every season of the night. Blonde hair in the neon light. Blonde hair, getting it right without trying, without knowing. Blonde hair, the neon glowing. Through it, around it, because of it. Blonde hair, the city losing it over the combination. Blonde hair, best decoration for a parked car in the rain at midnight. Blonde hair, neon light. Blonde, blonde, blonde hair tonight. Blonde, blonde, blonde hair, yeah. Color theory on my planet is a science. We study the interaction of light sources with different materials. 40 years of study and nothing in the textbooks prepared me for neon light on blonde hair in a parked car in the rain at midnight. Nothing in 40 years of color theory prepared me for that specific combination. Blonde, blonde, blonde hair, neon light, rain. That's not in the textbooks, that's beyond the science, that's just beautiful. Blonde hair, I was in the car in the hair, still catching every neon there in the parking lot, still making the city's light better, still taking every color and returning it more interesting, more beautiful, more lit than it arrived. That's the gift of the right person in the right light at the right hour. Blonde hair, neon rain, forever. Blonde hair, neon light, every color, catching right. Blonde hair, yeah. Blonde hair, neon light. Blonde hair tonight. Blonde hair in the rain. Blonde hair forever. Blonde hair. Blonde hair. Second smoke always hits different than the first one is the reset. Second one is the settling in to wherever the reset took you. Second smoke, that's where you live now. Second smoke. Second smoke in the city is a completely different city than it was before the first one. Everything the same but done in a different key, a softer key, a key where everything is free of the urgency it had before. Second smoke opening the door to the version of the night that was always available. Just needed a smoke to make it accessible. Second smoke, settling in now. Second smoke, figured out how to be exactly here. Second smoke, everything clear in the soft way, in the true way. Second smoke, that's the gateway to the real night. Second smoke, that's right. Second smoke in the parked car. Second smoke near me, second smoke far from wherever the tension lives. Second smoke, everything forgive. Is that a word? Second smoke, who cares? Second smoke, nobody there. Took a read the grammar of a stoner at midnight. Second smoke, everything right. Second smoke, the city softer. Second smoke, everything after is the good part. second smoke. She's on her second too. That synchronicity, that view of two people on the same page at the same evening, the same stage of letting the wheat dissolve at the same pace. The problem solved are two people finding the same rhythm without naming it. Second smoke, same rhythm, both of us settling in. Second smoke, settling in now. Second smoke, figured out how to be exactly here. Second smoke, everything clear in the soft way, in the true way. Second smoke, that's the gateway to the real night. Second smoke, that's right. Second smoke in the parked car. Second smoke near and second smoke far from wherever the tension lives. Second smoke, everything forgive. Is that a word? Second smoke, who cares? Second smoke, nobody there to correct the grammar of a stoner at midnight. Second smoke, everything right. Second smoke, the city's softer. Second smoke, everything after is the good part. Second smoke. There's a threshold in every session, between the first and the comfortable, between the arrival and the settle, between the reset and the living in the reset. Second smoke is the threshold. Second smoke is the crossing over from where you were to where you're going to spend the rest of the night. Second smoke, you're there now. Second smoke, welcome. Second smoke. This is where the real night starts. Second smoke. Third one's optional. Fourth one's a conversation. Second one's the one that decided the destination of the whole evening. Second smoke show. What kind of night this was? What kind of easy? What kind of present? What kind of both of us in the car watching the rain? Second smoke made all those choices for us. Good choices. Second smoke, always good choices. Second smoke, settling in. Second smoke, real night begins. Second smoke, yeah. Second smoke, that's the one. Second smoke, where you live now. Second smoke, tonight. Second smoke, welcome. Second smoke. Tattoo sleeves, neon light, are a different kind of reading. Every image, a different chapter. Every color, a different mood. Tattoo sleeves, I could read them all night. All night. Yeah. Yeah. Tattoo sleeves on the arm, out the window in the rain. Every image doing its harm to my attention. Every stain of ink, a story I'm reading. Upside down through the bleeding. Neon light on wet skin. Every chapter pulling me in to who she was when she chose it. Every tattoo chose her too. That's how it works. The image and the person find each other. Read the sleeve, take your time with it. Read the sleeve, every chapter's legitimate. Read the sleeve, in the neon light. Read the sleeve, that's the reading for tonight. That's the library, out the window in the rain. Read the sleeve, read it again. Tattoo sleeve in the neon rain. Tattoo sleeve, reading the whole campaign of a person's life in permanent ink. Tattoo sleeve, making you think about what you put down, what you commit to. Tattoo sleeve, what would you choose to carry permanently? Tattoo sleeve, on your skin. Tattoo sleeve, let me into the story. Tattoo sleeve in the rain. grips on the wrist. Everything on the skin that exists is decoration, is also history. Every tattoo was solved mystery of who she became by choosing it. Every ink line a truism about the moment she was in, when she decided this goes on the skin forever. Tattoo sleeve forever, that's the commitment. Tattoo sleeve, that's the courage. Take your time with it. Read the sleeve. Every chapter's legitimate. Read the sleeve. In the neon light. Read the sleeve. That's the reading for tonight. That's the library. Out the window in the rain. Read the sleeve. Read it again. Tattoo sleeve in the neon rain. Tattoo sleeve reading the whole campaign of a person's life in permanent ink. Tattoo sleeve making you think about what you put there, what you commit to. Tattoo sleeve, what would you choose to carry permanently? Tattoo sleeve on your skin. Tattoo sleeve, let me into the story. Tattoo sleeve in the rain. Tattoo sleeve tonight. Tattoo sleeve. My body is already covered in the equivalent. Every mark in my species carries is also permanent, also chosen, also the story of who we are and what we carry through everything we went through. A tattoo sleeve is the same thing in a different medium on different skin. Same impulse, same courage, same commitment to the story on the outside where it can be read. Tattoo sleeve, I understand completely. Tattoo sleeve, same impulse, different skin. Rain washing over the sleeve without washing anything off. That's the beauty of permanent things, they stick through everything. Rain on the tattoo sleeve just makes it more itself, more vivid, more there, more present. Rain on the sleeve in the neon light, through the car window at midnight. That's the image, that's the keeper, that's the one I carry forward from tonight. Tattoo sleeve in the rain, permanent, beautiful hers. Tattoo sleeve in the rain, reading every chapter. Tattoo sleeve in the neon. Tattoo sleeve, yeah. Tattoo sleeve. Tattoo sleeve, permanent. Tattoo sleeve, her story. Tattoo sleeve in the rain. Tattoo sleeve tonight. Tattoo sleeve. Parked outside the motel, the liquor store, the diner, all three of them in one block. That's the holy Trinity of the late night. There's everything you need right there. One block, 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 one block. One block has everything the late night needs. The motel for the room, the liquor fees, whatever the evening still requires. The diner for the 2 in the morning fires, a hunger that the smoke creates. That specific combination of states that only exist at this hour. One block with all the power of the late night infrastructure. One block, that's the architecture of the perfect night. One block, everything you need. One block, plant the seed of the whole evening in one block. One block, nothing missing in one block. Motel, liquor, diner, that's the liner notes of the late night. One block gets it right. One block, one block in the rain. One block with everything again. Motel sign and liquor store neon. One block in the diner keeps the on. Lights on for whoever shows up. One block fills the cup of the late night with everything. One block, just one block has the whole thing. One block parked outside it. She's looking at the diner through the rain, that Pacific Minor. Miracle of a diner, rat 2, that's still lit, that still has a few people in it, that still smells like coffee through whatever tells you a diner is a diner. That specific atmospheric liner of grease and coffee and the hum of a place that doesn't go numb. At midnight, one block, all of it right there. One block, everything you need. One block, plant the seed of the whole evening in one block. One block, nothing missing in one block. Motel, liquor diner, that's the liner notes of the late night. One block, guess it right. One block, one block in the rain. One block with everything again. Motel sign and liquor store neon. One block and the diner keeps the eon. Lights on for whoever shows up. One block fills the cup of the late night with everything. One block, just one block has the whole thing. One block, parked outside it. One block, that's the city getting it right. One block, urban planning on my planet is a science. Every resource optimally distributed, maximum efficiency, minimum clustering. And I found this block and understood that efficiency isn't the point, proximity is the point. Everything you need, close enough to walk through in the rain without planning. One block, that's not planning, that's love. The city loves whoever shows up at 2 in the morning. One block, the city loves you. One block, one block. Stay parked on the block for the full count of what it offered. Watch the diner cycle through its 2 a.m. crowd. Watch the liquor store keep its promise. Watch the motel sign blink patient. One block delivering everything without asking anything in return except presents. We gave it presents. We stayed. One block earned it. One block. One block in the rain. Everything you need. One block. One block. Motel. One block. Liquor store. One block. Diner. One block. One block. One block. The city loves you. One block. Right there. One block. Tonight. One block. One block. One block.
Deep focus doesn't always look like focus. Sometimes deep focus looks like staring at rain on the windshield for 45 minutes. That's focus. That's the deepest kind. Rain on the windshield. Deep focus. Deep focus in the parked car. Deep focus near and deep focus far from what people think focus looks like. Deep focus on the smoke and the light of the city through the rain on the glass. Deep focus making everything last longer than it would in the rush of daylight, of the push and pull of productivity's demands. Deep focus in the parking lot with her. That's the focus that changes things. Focus on this, not on the next thing. Focus on this, let the next thing wait its turn. Focus on this, that's the lesson. Focus on this specific moment, in the rain, in the car, in the smoke. Focus on this and nothing else. Focus on this. Deep focus in the parked car. Deep focus on exactly where we are. Deep focus on the rain and the smoke. Deep focus on the words she spoke 10 minutes ago that I'm still processing, still going uphill into understanding. Deep focus, still landing on what she meant. Deep focus in the moment. Deep focus, car and rain. Deep focus, her. Deep focus tonight. Deep focus, she's in. Deep focus too, on something I can't follow through. To the conclusion, that's the beauty of two people deep in the duty of their own process. And side by side, deep focusing without interrupting each other's quiet. Smoke rise and both of us in it, separately together. Focus on this, not on the next thing. Focus on this, let the next thing wait its turn. Focus on this, that's the lesson, that's the focus on this specific moment. In the rain, in the car, in the smoke. Focus on this and nothing else. Focus on this. Deep focus in the parked car. Deep focus on exactly where we are. Deep focus on the rain and the smoke. Deep focus on the words she spoke. 10 minutes ago that I'm still processing, still going uphill into understanding. Deep focus, still landing on what she meant. Deep focus in the moment. Deep focus, car and rain. Deep focus, her. Deep focus tonight. Deep focus. The best study session isn't in the library. The best study session is wherever the distractions stop mattering, and the only thing left is the thing worth understanding. Car and rain and smoke and her and this specific question she asked that I'm still in the middle of answering for myself. Deep focus, that's the study session. Deep focus, car and rain. Deep focus, that's the classroom. Deep focus. Hours of deep focus later, everything she said percolated into something understood. Everything was smoke it good for the process and speed of the kind of thinking that the daylight crowds out. Deep focus in the parking lot at 2 in the morning, in the car in the rain with her. That's the study session that changes the grade of the rest of everything. Deep focus, best study session. Deep focus tonight. Deep focus in the car, rain on the glass. Deep focus, making it last. Deep focus, yeah. Deep focus, car and rain. Deep focus, her. Deep focus tonight. Deep focus, that's the study session. Deep focus. Deep focus. Deep focus.
Last smoke of the night, always the most honest. The first one resets the last one, takes stock of everything. The night was
Last smoke, taking stock. Last smoke.
last smoke of the night in the inventory begins every chapter of the story. The evening told every block we drove through, every clock we ignored, every neon sign we let wash over us, every line she said that I'm still carrying, every moment of the marrying of the night to the specific two of us. Last smoke, taking stock of all of it. Last smoke, count the good ones. Last smoke, all the moments worth keeping from this night. Last smoke, the inventory of everything right about tonight. Last smoke, before the lights come on. Last smoke, before the morning. Last smoke of the night. Last smoke, getting everything right in the chest, in the archive. Last smoke, keeping it alive for as long as it burns. Last smoke, everything it returns to the memory before it's done. Last smoke, under the same neon sun that watched all of it. Last smoke, taking it all in. Last smoke, before the night ends. Last smoke, tonight. too, that paralleled that view of two people at the same point in the same evening. The joint decision to call it here, that's the unspoken agreement clear between two people who both know when the night is giving everything. And the last smoke is the ceremony of acknowledging it. Last smoke, the ceremony. Last smoke, count the good ones. Last smoke, all the moments worth keeping from this night. Last smoke, the inventory of everything right about tonight. Last smoke, before the lights come on. Last smoke, before the morning. Last smoke of the night. Last smoke, getting everything right in the chest in the archive. Last smoke, keeping it alive for as long as it burns. Last smoke, everything it returns to the memory before it's done. Last smoke, under the same neon sun that watched all of it. Last smoke, taking it all in. Last smoke, before the night ends. Last smoke, tonight. Last smoke, every session ends with the last one. That's not a sad fact, that's the structure that makes the last one mean something. If there was no last one, there would be no ceremony, no acknowledgement that something happened here worth acknowledging. Last smoke says it happened. Last smoke says it was worth the whole night. Last smoke says we were here and it was good. Last smoke, we were here and it was good. Last smoke, burning down to the place where you make the decision to end it or hold it one more minute. That decision is the whole philosophy of the night in miniature. Let it go at the right time, let it go while it's still good. Last smoke, let it go while it's still good. That's the lesson of every last smoke, every night. Let it go while it's still good. It was good. Last smoke of the night, burning down. Last smoke, everything counted. Last smoke, yeah, last smoke, it was good. Last smoke, we were here. Last smoke, tonight. Last smoke, let it go. Last smoke, while it's still good. Last smoke. Last smoke. Chill. That's the whole instruction for tonight. Just chill. Everything else is optional. Chill is mandatory. Just chill. That's it. That's the whole plan. Just chill. Chill is harder than it sounds. Chill requires the active putting down of everything that isn't chill. Every urgency, every bill of goods the anxiety sells you. Every story the overthinking tells you about what should be happening. Chill is the disciplined abandoning of all of that in favor of this car and rain and her and smoke and chill. Just chill, that's the instruction. Just chill, no further production required from you tonight. Just chill, you did alright this week. Just chill, you earned the right to just sit here in the smoke, in the rain and just chill. Just chill, just chill in the parked car. Just chill near and just chill far from anything that needs you right now. Just chill, you figured out how to be here completely. Just chill, she gets it completely. Just chill together, that's the weather for tonight. Just chill, everything's alright. Just chill, car and rain. Just chill, smoke and neon. Just chill tonight. Just chill. She chills differently than I do. That's the education to watching someone else navigate the same instruction with a different method. Her chill is outward, window down, cigarette out, rain on the arm. My chill is inward, smoke held, watching both of us chilling. Different methods, same destination. Just chill, both of us there. That's the instruction. Just chill. No further production required from you tonight. Just chill. You did alright this week. Just chill. You earned the right to just sit here in the smoke, in the rain, and just chill. Just chill. Just chill in the parked car. Just chill near and just chill far from anything that needs you right now. Just chill. You figured out how to be here completely. Just chill. She gets it completely. Just chill together, that's the weather for tonight. Just chill, everything's alright. Just chill, car and rain. Just chill, smoking neon. Just chill, tonight. Just chill. Yeah, the universe is approximately 14 billion years old. It was chilling for most of that before anything required urgency. Chill is the default, urgency is the deviation. Just chill is returning to the factory settings of existence. Car and rain and smoke and her and the neon through the glass. That's the factory setting, that's the chill the universe had in mind for tonight. Just chill, factory setting. Just chill. Hours of just chill later, everything the week made greater than it needed to be. Returned to its actual size, which is small, which is manageable, which is just a thing that happened, that's now done. Just chill, did that. Just chill in the parked car with the smoke and the rain, and the right person did what nothing else this week managed. Just chill, that's the whole prescription. Just chill tonight. Just chill, just chill, just chill in the parked car. Just chill, rain and smoke. Just chill, yeah. Just chill, that's the instruction. Just chill, you earned it. Just chill tonight. Just chill, factory setting. Just chill. Just chill.